Hi, Melissa Hornbeck here, broker of White Diamond Realty, and today I thought I would talk about a wonderful product called a renovation loan. So if you are a seller and you've been in your house for a long time and it's a little outdated and you're really trying to market to the kind of young professional first-time home buyer market, it might be a good idea to think about doing some improvements to your house to kind of bring it up to date. These days, first-time home buyers, they're busy, they're building their careers, they're raising their families, and they may not necessarily have the time to come in and maybe do things like update the oak cabinets or put in new appliances or put in new flooring. So you might want to consider doing that ahead of time. But a lot of folks don't necessarily want to put the investment into that, which I can completely understand. But I thought I'd talk about a couple different financing options that might be good for you, because a lot of times if you do your renovations correctly, the immediate turnaround of investment can be well worth the time that you put into it. So, something as little as not even necessarily changing all the cabinets, but maybe just painting them or changing the drawer pulls or updating the appliances a little bit so that they're a little more modern, especially if they're on the older side and people are afraid they're maybe not going to last for very long. And that can be something that's pretty simple to do. And if you need the funds for it, you could maybe perhaps pull something out of your home equity. So you can get a home equity line of credit to do that kind of stuff. Or if you decide that you want to do major renovations, you could always do what's called a renovation loan. So that involves refinancing the house. But what is called a renovation loan, you have contractors come in and give bids on what it is you want to do, whether it's outside or inside, new roof, new furnace, maybe landscaping, redoing the kitchen, redoing the flooring, anything that you want to have done. You have a contractor come in and give you bids on it, and then a new appraisal is done based on the new value of the house, and that is what the loan is made on. So what that allows you to do then is to refinance the house, have the contractor come in. It has to be done by a contractor if you're doing a renovation loan. Have the contractor come in, do all of the work for you, and then once it's done, you can put it on the market and then realize your equity. Now, you want to make sure that you are consulting with a professional such as a real estate agent from White Diamond Realty, maybe, that can advise you on what is worth doing and what is not worth doing, that will help you recoup that cost. Because these days, there's so little on the market, buyers are getting a little pickier, they're busy, they don't necessarily have time to do it, and it could be a really good investment of your money and return on investment if you as a seller think about doing that yourself. Buyers, if you are getting frustrated not finding something that is up to what your expectations are, you can do the same thing. So maybe start looking at a little lower of a price range that you're looking for that maybe doesn't have the kitchen that you want it to have, and talk to your lender about getting the same type of renovation loan. Now, that might mean you need to time your stuff a little bit differently if you don't want you don't want to be living in the middle of the construction. So maybe you'll have to extend your lease a little bit more to allow for that to happen. But all of that is done before closing. Once closing is done, then the renovations can start by the contractor. So that is something that is a really good idea. But what that means is that you'll be getting a loan for the amount that you're comfortably approved for, so you'll be shopping in a lower price point that will allow you to kind of build in that cost of renovation so that it's in your mortgage, which is very, very low interest rate, and then you're just kind of paying that off as it goes. Now, all that being said, there is a new product that I read about on a national level. I have not seen it here yet. That doesn't mean it's not here yet, but I have not seen it here yet. But on a national level, there are a couple lenders that are coming out with what's called a fix and flip loan. So this loan is geared towards investors who may want to buy some fixer-uppers, want to hold on to them very, very short term, go in, do their renovations, and then put them back on the market. So these are really good for leveraging your money, so it's less money that you have out of pocket. You can purchase a home with an investment property with the amount of money that you'll need to put into it to do the repairs that you need and the upgrades that you want, and then put it on. Now, these are very short-term loans. What I have read is they kind of range between 2 years and 5 years, closer to the 2 years, to make sure that that's done because the point is to just do quick turnarounds. Now, again, because I haven't seen it here yet on a local level, I don't know if that is an option for current homeowners. That could be a better option for you than maybe pulling out your home equity line. It might be cheaper than refinancing your house with a traditional mortgage that is a renovation-based package. as opposed to this fix and flip. But things are always changing. There's always new stuff out there. So don't get discouraged, buyers. If you come across and everything's just kind of not as updated as you want it to be, you do have options, but it does not mean you have to put a lot of money out of your pocket once you close on the house. You can roll it into your loan and then have the beautiful kitchen that you want, that you've just been dreaming of. And don't worry, sellers, if you wonder if you're, you haven't updated your kitchen since 1975, that's okay. If you've had that same kitchen since 1975, you've got most likely tons of equity that you can pull out either with a home equity line of credit or with refinancing into a renovation loan. Do all those fixes, make it all beautiful, consult with your realtor to make sure that you're putting the money in the right places. That's going to get all that stuff back out there for you. And then get it done, and then put it on the market, and then laugh all the way to the bank with all that extra money you made because you went ahead and took care of the cabinet countertops and the linoleum floors and the old 1980s, 1990s oak cabinets. Oh my gosh, I just said 1990s was old. For those of you who are my age, that's really kind of hard to accept. A little bit right here, just kind of hurts in the gut, but that's all right. We have to face these things. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this Ask the Broker. And if you have any other questions that you would like me to address on my next edition of White Diamond's Ask the Broker, you just reach out. You can message me, you can text, you can email, you can go to our website, whitediamondrealty.net, hit get more information and email info@whitediamondrealty.net. It'll come straight to me and I will address your questions. All right? I hope you have a good day. Thanks so much, and I hope this was helpful. Take care. Bye.